Hey there, movie buffs and action aficionados. Have you ever wondered what makes a great action movie? Is it the explosive car chases, the bone-crushing fights, or the heart-pounding suspense? Well, today my friends, we're going to dive deep into the adrenaline-fueled world of action films as we count down the 10 best action movies of 2023. I promise you these are absolute must-watches. But before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more epic content. Also, don't forget to drop a comment and tell us which of these movies you've already seen. Let's get this action-packed party started. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is the crown jewel of our cinematic treasure chest. Picture this: Afghanistan, where Jake Gyllenhaal's John Kinley and Dar Salim's Ahmed find themselves in one hilarious buddy comedy. When Kinley gets a crash course in war wounds, Ahmed goes full superhero to save the day. But when Kinley learns that Ahmed and his fam didn't get the VIP pass to the US, he's on a quest to repay his debt and bring them to safety, beating the Taliban in the ultimate race. It's like Lethal Weapon meets The Amazing Race in a war zone, folks. At number 9 we've got Fast X. Fast X is the nitrous-injected cherry on top. Picture this: Dom and his legendary crew have dodged more bullets than a clumsy stormtrooper. But here's the twist: meet Dante, an evil mastermind with a grudge hotter than Dom's exhaust pipes. Fueled by revenge, Dante's out to turn the Toretto family into scrap metal and send everything flying like confetti at a car parade. It's like The Fast and the Furious meets a demolition derby, and we're all along for the ride. Now let's talk about The Killer at number 8. The Killer is our enigmatic guest of honor. Imagine this: a lone wolf colder than a freezer in the Arctic, methodical enough to make your spreadsheet-loving aunt jealous. He's lurking in the shadows like a ninja in a library, ready to pounce on his next unsuspecting victim. But here's the punchline: the more he waits, the more it feels like he's misplaced his Netflix password, if not his sanity. It's a gritty, stylish noir tale of an assassin lost in a world without moral GPS, like trying to find your way out of IKEA on a Saturday afternoon. At number 7 we have Extraction 2. Extraction 2 is our action-packed VIP guest. Imagine this: Tyler Rake, the invincible mercenary, has bounced back from near death, and now he's ready for another adventure. But here's the punchline: this time he's not dealing with just any foe. It's like going from facing neighborhood bullies to wrestling an army of supervillains. In Extraction 2, Tyler's off on a high-octane mission to spring a family from the clutches of a villainous Georgian gangster. Picture daring prison breaks, vengeful mobsters, and Tyler making action heroes look like rookie babysitters. It's like trying to juggle dynamite while riding a unicycle. Moving on to number 6 we have The Equalizer 3. Equalizer 3 is the action-packed cherry on top. Picture this: Robert McCall, the retired government assassin turned Avenger for the little guy, is living the dream in sunny Italy. He's gone from bullets to bruschetta and is finally finding inner peace. But hold on to your pasta, folks, because his retirement plan gets a mob-sized hiccup. When the local crime bosses mess with his newfound pals, McCall swaps his latte for firepower and dives headfirst into the mafia mayhem. It's like watching your peaceful neighbor turn into a superhero to fight the local HOA's tyrannical rules. The 5th spot is reserved for Creed 3. Creed 3 is the heavyweight champion of our lineup. Picture this: Adonis Creed, the boxing sensation who's not just winning in the ring but also in life. But here's the twist: his childhood buddy Damien, fresh out of a cozy prison stay, is back, gloves and all, ready to prove he's got more punches left. It's not just a boxing match, it's like a backyard brawl with your old pal for the last slice of pizza. In the 4th position we have the legendary Indiana Jones returning in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is the crown jewel in our treasure chest. Picture this: Indiana Jones, the eternal explorer, is back in action, and he's not alone. He's roped in his goddaughter to help secure a world-altering dial. But here's the kicker: Indy's a bit rusty, trying to fit into a world that seems to have outgrown him, like trying to use a rotary phone in the smartphone era. It's a classic clash between history and the future. Now at number 3 we're delving into the realm of fantasy with Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is the mystical gem in our movie treasure trove. Picture this, a charming thief and a bunch of misfit adventurers band together for an epic heist, but their grand caper takes a detour when they bump heads with the wrong crowd. It's like planning a treasure hunt and stumbling into the local neighborhood watch meeting. It's all fun and games until you get caught with a stolen relic. In the runner-up position we've got Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Imagine this, Ethan Hunt, the guy who can't seem to stay away from impossible missions, is back and he's on a quest to save the world from a mind-boggling weapon that makes even James Bond's gadgets look like kids' toys. It's a globe-trotting race with the fate of the world at stake, and Ethan's got a mysterious, all-powerful enemy in pursuit. It's like trying to win a game of chess with an opponent who invented chess and forgot to tell you the rules. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is the ultimate cinematic adrenaline rush. With stakes higher than a giraffe's collar, Ethan and his elite squad must race against time to save the world. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, our number one pick, John Wick, Chapter 4. Imagine this, John Wick, the guy with a bounty on his head that's bigger than your Netflix subscription, is back in action. It's like he's on a worldwide tour of revenge, from the bustling streets of New York to the city of love Paris, then off to the neon-soaked lanes of Japan, and finally the hipster haven of Berlin. It's like around the world in 80 kills. Mr. Wick's passport should have a warning label, extremely deadly. John Wick, Chapter 4 picks up the story with John on the run, thanks to the not-so-friendly high table. It's a quest fueled by a mix of vengeance, grief, and a sprinkle of pure mayhem. There you have it, the top 10 action movies of 2023. Each of these films offers a unique action-packed experience that'll leave you craving more. So grab some popcorn, invite your friends over, and get ready for an epic cinematic journey this year. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell us in the comments which movies you've watched already. And if you haven't seen our last video on the top 10 new web series to watch on Netflix Prime and Disney Plus, make sure to check that out too. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, action movies are like a roller coaster ride for your adrenaline junkie soul. Stay entertained and keep the popcorn coming.